Hey there creators, Niamh here, and today I have a bit of like a haul video for you guys. And some of this stuff you've seen a little bit on my channel because I've done some videos using some of these supplies, and some of it's pretty new and some of it I actually got on the vacation that I went on. I went to Pennsylvania to visit my mom for a week, and I got a few things that aren't specifically art related, but I'm actually going to use for art stuff, so I'm going to share it here. So the first thing I want to show is actually, I think, these double-ended markers that I got and these fine liners that I got, and they're not actually in the box right now because I took them on our trip. So I have the markers mixed in with this other marker bag and some crayons and stuff. This turned out to be like the kids' marker bag, and I have the fine liners in here with my alcohol markers that I took on the trip with us. But I have the boxes for them. So the fine liners are, I got the Ohuhu fine liners. And the reason I actually got these kits was because I wanted to try to get into the bullet journal things, and I wanted, I didn't want to use alcohol markers because that's just going to leak through the pages. So I wanted to get some water-based markers. So I was at Walmart and I saw this brand, the Leisure Arts brand, and this was 60 double-ended markers. So I went ahead and got that, and it was like super cheap. I don't remember how much it cost. I think it was, you know, between $10 and $15. It was really cheap for this pack of 60. So with it being that cheap, I really didn't expect much from them. I kind of expected them to be, you know, like a student or kid grade marker set, which is kind of what I was going for. I'm not looking for anything, I'm not looking for something that's light fast or high end or anything like that for my bullet journals, since I am going to be using them a lot. However, I will say I'm not the biggest fan of these. So we have a double end here. One side is kind of a thick bullet nib, and the other side is a very thin bullet tip. And the colors are fine. There are, you know, 60 of them, so there's wide variety. Because they're water-based, they do, you know, you can't really go over them. You can't do layers like you can with alcohol markers, because they'll almost immediately start tearing up paper because the water-based part of it tears apart paper. And the other thing I didn't like, I don't know why I didn't really, you know, right here it says fine line and super tip, so I'm guessing this is a super tip and this is the fine line. I think I was expecting that one of the sides would be a brush nib, and I should have read it more carefully. So there is no brush nib on this one, and the reason I wanted a brush nib was to do some like calligraphy, I guess, with the bullet journals, and I didn't get that with this, and they're okay. I think they're just gonna go to the kids, and that's why they were in the kids bag for the travel thing. Yeah, so for a kids marker, they're great. For grown-up, maybe I think I'm gonna try to get a set of Tombow brush markers, and that'll be better for the purposes I want to use it for. And so the other thing I wanted to get was some fine liners, and I didn't want to, you know, go with, again, a high an expensive brand. So, and I've been very happy with Ohuhu's alcohol markers, and they also have these fine liners out, so I decided to get a set of this. These were a set of 48, and I don't remember the exact cost that I paid for them. I want to say about $12. It's about the same price as this. And so I got 48 of them, and I actually really like them. They're really nice. Let me see if I can get some out for you. Here we got the you know, purple one here, and it's just a single side. Oh, I didn't notice this, but overuse, the labels seems to start to fade away. Let me see if I can get a different one to show. Yeah, that's what the label looks like. And this I've used a lot. This purple one I've used a lot. So there, that's interesting. So it does, the label on it starts to fade, which I'm not a fan of that. And I actually just noticed that. But other than that, so the grip on this is, it's not round, it's I want to say it's almost triangular. The barrel is almost triangular. It's very rounded though, so it's kind of a rounded triangular barrel. Yeah, but I've been very happy with these. The colors are great. Maybe I'll look into seeing if Ohuhu has a water-based brush marker to replace this set. So yeah, so these are the fine liners and the brush markers that I got. So one of the things that whoops, excuse me, dropping everything. One of the things you've probably seen on one of my previous videos was that I did get a whole set of not alcohol, but inks. India inks, and here I got I decided to go with the Dr. PH Martins instead of Winsor & Newton because the Winsor & Newton ones I was very tempted to get those because they are really the packaging that they come in, it's like genius packaging because they're just so pretty, and it's so tempting to get that set instead of something else. But I had heard a lot that the Winsor & Newton inks are not actually light fast, and that's an issue for me, and I would rather go with something that might be more light fast, and the Dr. PH Martins Bombay ink, India ink, it is listed as being light fast, and there's some light fast ratings, so I figured I would go with that instead. So yeah, I got the set 2, and really, I could have gotten the set 1, but I decided to go with set 2 simply because it was cheaper. And I got these great colors here. There's golden yellow, orange, tangerine, crimson, cherry red, red violet, aqua, turquoise, yellow ochre, terracotta, Van Dyke brown, and sepia. And it came with a little information sheet on how to use it, and so far I've been very happy with these. To go along with this, I also got this set of Speedball, dip pens, and I am completely new to dip pens, and I definitely need practice with it, because if you have seen my video where I did my July bullet journal, I did most of the outlines in this. I think I was using sepia, and one of these nibs for my dip pen, and I'm gonna stop using these inks for my bullet journals because I actually went through a lot of it, and which was ridiculous, and I didn't want to do that because they're kind of expensive. So I'm gonna use them more for artwork now and not for bullet journaling. But the other issue I was having is that I'm really not proficient in using these types of pens, and I was having a lot of issues with control, and it's definitely something I need a lot of practice with. But it's possible that I will mostly be using the India inks with a brush, so kind of brush art with it instead of the dip pen. But I'm still gonna I'm still gonna practice with it, so hopefully we'll see some videos in the future where I'm using more of the dip pens. But alright, so the next thing that I would like to share is actually something really big. So what I have right here is a new easel, and I'm zoomed, I'm zoomed out as much as I can, but I'm just standing here. But this is a huge easel, and it's kind of a convertible. It goes on the desk, but it also has legs, so legs right here, so that you can extend it, and it could stand up. But I am rarely going to use it standing up, and will instead be using it at the desk. This is normally where I sit for my artwork. I'm gonna set it here, lift it up, and I'll have the camera over here so that we can watch it. Just like how I used to have for a lot of my old videos, but I stopped doing that angle, mostly because the previous easel that I had, the one that's up there, that tiny one up there, it actually broke. So that's why I got a brand new easel, and it took me a while to get it because they are kind of expensive. But I'm gonna leave a link down in the description of the easel that I got, and so far I'm super happy with it. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut in a little bit of a video of me trying to figure out how to put it together. It was a bit of a mess, but yeah, enjoy that. So the last thing I have to share is something kind of fun, and that was something that I got on our trip to Pennsylvania. And so one of the stores we went into, it was kind of a toy store, and we were kind of looking for something for the kids because we were at a toy store, so we were going to look for something for the kids. And none of the toys they had there really called to us. However, we were about to leave when I saw this Bob Ross Happy Little Tree Mints. And you know, knowing that before, and I'll leave a card pop-up to this, so check that out. But I have I made a watercolor set out of an Altoid tin, and I love this thing. It's gone on a plane ride with me. It's I used it during my travel to Pennsylvania this time. It's been a wonderful kit, and I'm really, really happy with it. And the insides of this was gum wrappers, actually. So yeah, I love this kit. So I've been wanting to make a lot more of these, and that's when I saw the Bob Ross tins, same size and everything, and how perfect is that for a little travel art kit to have it in a Bob Ross thing. So I'm really excited about this, and super cute. The little mints in here are little trees, so they're super tiny too. They're adorable. So I'm going to be doing another kit like this, but in these Bob Ross, in this Bob Ross tin, and I'm really looking forward to it. And in fact, I got 2 of them. So I'm probably going to put, I really want to do just kind of an updated version of this, because I have a lot of the Daniel Smith watercolors. I'm going to get another set of gum wrappers, and I'm basically going to do something identical to this in here, but a little bit better, because there were some things that I didn't quite work out exactly how I had hoped. So I'm hoping to do this again, but with this one, and then this one will be for gouache in the future. So I'm looking forward to that. But that's not all. I also happened to find a little Ouija mystifying mints thing too at a different store, and this is really exciting. I don't know that I'm going to do and the little mints are the little the little, I forget what they're called, but the things you move across the Ouija board. Super adorable. So I'm not going to do an art kit in this, but I will do like a little travel altar, because I think this is like perfect for that. So yeah. So I think I think I've gotten everything, all my haul stuff. Oh, I don't know if I could show this. I guess I just thought about this. These aren't the same ones, but I did get a whole set of washi tape. These are not the same ones I got in there. It's like this one I got. It was a teal and gold set, so this one is really cool. It's got humpback whales, so I love that. And there were some other ones in this pack, but these were, I used this box to bring it on vacation, so this was kind of my travel box, so I grabbed some of my other ones that I had here. But basically this set was turquoise or aqua and gold, and really nice set. All right, so that is it, I promise now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I am going to have a kids craft video this week, finally. It is summer now, so the kids are home, so hopefully we're going to have more kid craft videos. And we're also doing pelletful packs again, so for at least 3 months. We'll see how it goes. So stay tuned for those. And next week, I'm really hoping to have another My Favorite Animals video out. So check that out. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you later. Later, creators. Bye.